Scorpio, welcome to the Renaissance Tarot. Welcome back to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy, where I serve and I slay. So today, dear Scorpio, I'm going to be doing your reading from December 8th to the 14th. And this is a general reading, so it may resonate with you and it may not. In this reading, dear Scorpiana, I'm going to be taking a look at your recent past, present, and future. I'm going to clarify the main challenge and get some final advice for you. Also, I told Cancer as well, and I'm kindly informing you as well. I'm heading out of town for a couple of days just to have a little recharge and, recovering from this little thing over here. I put a recovery patch on. So, but it still doesn't stop me from coming out in front of a camera and serving and slaying. You know what I'm saying? I'm a serve, I'm a slay, and then I'll be right back in just a couple of days. You know, I'm a North Node Scorpio. I need my time out there. I need to just kind of recharge, you know what I'm saying? Scorpio. And I'm meeting a good Scorpio friend of mine as well. Oh! Okay, so Scorpio, your challenge is the moon. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Five of Cups followed by the Devil and the Seven of Swords. Okay, so your challenge here, Scorpio, has a lot to do with the moon. The moon here talks about anxiety, worries, and just this, and we're having the full moon on, well, you're going to watch this a little later on the day, but it's the full moon in Gemini. A lot is happening. A lot of things are coming to the surface. There is something here that has been hidden from you that either you're going to find out or you already found out about this. And it's causing you a lot of anxiety. You're in this state of distress. We're going to talk about this shortly. In the recent past, dear Scorpio, you have the Hermit, the Queen of Swords, and the Three of Cups. In the recent past, I do see here there was possibly a third-party situation that might have happened. I'm also getting here, if it wasn't third-party necessarily, might have been a gathering here. Somebody said something. Somebody addressed something. Somebody intervened into a connection. I do get the sense of here, a lot of you felt isolated and lonely in whatever connection you were. You just felt like you were not being fulfilled in this connection. We're going to talk about this shortly. In the present moment, there is a Tower moment. Tower moment here represents Scorpio energy in tarot. Something here is crumbling down, already has crumbled down. A situation here has ended very unexpectedly. And in the present moment, a lot of you are feeling in this mental prison. You feel like you can't move. You feel like you're trying to find your way out of this situation. You're still waiting on some sort of clarity and resolution here, right? With the Three of Wands. We're going to talk about what is this situation here that has ended or is ending. And then we're going to clarify this. In the near future, you have the Ace of Swords, the Page of Cups, and the Star. So in the near future, you're going to get the clarity. You're going to get some sort of clarity here that is going to come towards you. There is a conversation that's coming up. There is even an apology that's going to come towards you as well. And there is hope to mend something here. Now, what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the Five of Cups, okay, the Devil, and the Seven of Swords, and the Strength. So the Strength here in tarot represents Leo. And a lot of you, whoever you were dealing with, okay, there was something here that was super toxic, the Devil. Super toxic, super unhealthy, Seven of Swords, lies, deception, dishonesty here. Something here was out of alignment. And a lot of you have been very disappointed in whatever way this situation has ended between you and this person, okay? The Strength here, you have Leo, because there is history between you and this individual with the Seven of Pentacles. You could be also dealing with the Pisces as well. Could be any other sign, of course, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, but definitely Scorpio. There is history between you and this person, and you're very disappointed, and it's like you have trust issues with this person. Okay, so for you to go back, especially trust is a big thing for Scorpios. It's very challenging, okay? And you know this person's got to change. They got to really do the work within themselves. Okay, now let's get into your reading and clarify everything for you, dear Scorpio. So I'm going to clarify the moon for you and see what this is about. The Fool. What is it that's hidden from you, Scorpio? What do you need to know? So the moon is clarified by the lovers, the king of wands, and the 5 of cups. A lot of you question, does this person truly love me or not? Okay, could be dealing with the Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, and you are the 5 of cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So, and you have the lovers. You're questioning, did this person truly love me? You know, that's literally what I'm seeing here. Whoever you were dealing with, this person seemed to have hold them at a very higher standard, very high standard. This person could have been a manager, could have had some sort of a position. You know, for a lot of you, I think you're very disappointed in how the ways things ended. You have big question marks in your head. Why did this situation end the way that it ended? Why am I feeling all of these emotions and I'm just like so caught off guard that the way that it ended is like I truly love this person, but did they really love me? And a lot of you are trying to connect the dots. You have a mental archive, okay, of years back, and you're trying to kind of remember certain incidents, certain instances, certain situations, trying to really connect the dots and understand, was there any hints that maybe you might have missed out on them, and you're trying to understand them. Now, the Hermit in the recent past, dear Scorpio, it is clarified by the Ace of Cups, the King of Swords, and the 3 of Cups. There was an offer here that came towards you. I feel like here this person was somebody that was very outspoken. They spoke their mind. This person might have been the one that maybe initiated this conversation or this love. You might have met this person through friends. You might have met this person through group of people here. A lot of you were single quite some time until you met this person. Okay, so whoever this person was, they made a love offer to you and they came towards you. Now, the Queen of Swords in the recent past, there could have been an influence of another person in the past who might have caused a third party. 2 of Wands, 4 of Wands, and 4 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Wands. Could have been a long distance situation, doesn't have to be. I feel like here someone was being closed off when it came to marriage and commitment between you and this person. Okay, I mean, you might have even initiated marrying this person, living together, but I'm getting curious, you know, maybe this person was not ready. It looks like they were very closed off. The vision that you had for your life, dear Scorpio, right? The vision, the path you wanted to take, the way you wanted to have your life unfold. I strongly feel like here that it was way different than what you truly thought it was going to be with this individual. Now, the 3 of Cups, I feel like here this was a third party situation. Doesn't have to be, but that's what I'm strongly getting. Okay, so the third party could be anything. Children, family members, the devil, Capricorn energy. What did I say? Okay, so something here was very toxic, super toxic, unhealthy. The devil, the 5 of Wands, and 8 of Wands. In the recent past, I strongly feel like here that there was some sort of a conflict and argument that happened, competition, misunderstanding, a lot of chaos taking place. You might have received some sort of news or somebody said something and this was kind of a very unexpected way that happened. Okay, 8 of Wands. A lot of action that was taken in this situation, a lot of words that were said, a lot of misunderstanding here between you and this person. So let's talk about the Tower for you in the present moment. There is something here that's ending and crumbling down. Okay, so the High Priestess, you might have already felt that this was actually coming. Okay, you might have tried your intuition, Virgo energy, trusting your gut, trusting your intuition. Now, in the present moment, a lot of you, this has either come down or is coming down. A lot of you are overwhelmed with what has just happened. And you might be kind of going back and forth in your mind with the 2 of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. Should I really have a brand new beginning with this person or not? Should I really be with them or not? This person is on your mind a lot. Okay, you do think about this person a lot. And I think it's just like the thoughts that are really overwhelming you. If you used to live with this person, if you used to share, excuse me, responsibilities with this individual and this situation ended, your responsibilities might be on your shoulder right now, and it's very excruciating and it's very difficult to deal with them. I'm sending you a big hug, dear Scorpio. Okay, and you know, the way that this situation also ended is like, it was just accumulated. There was something here that just kind of exploded very unexpectedly with the 10 of Wands and the Tower. Somebody here exploded. Someone here might have also felt that like being in a relationship was a burden for them. They couldn't hold it anymore like that. So let's talk about the 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords typically talks about your mental state of being, right? Your mental state of mind. You feel a little bit trapped in your thoughts. So the Eight of Swords is clarified by the Hermit, Queen of Wands, and the Knight of Swords, and the Death at the bottom of the deck. The Death card here is the card of a Scorpio in tarot. You have the Hermit, so you're trying to eliminate, just like the Hermit is holding the light, right? The lantern trying to illuminate. There is the Queen of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, and the Knight of Swords. There is a lot of thoughts about this person on your mind, and you're trying to understand deeply why did this relationship went down. Why did this situation end with this person? Okay, a lot of you could be dealing with an earth sign as well, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So the way that things ended, there is a lot of intensity, there is a lot of emotions and feelings, and there is this waiting game. You're still kind of anticipating with this person to see if things would work out. You are kind of like internally waiting on them, okay? So the Three of Wands is clarified by the Two of Swords, Eight of Cups, and the Chariot. Oh, Scorpio. Look at the combination. Cards cannot lie. Just look. Okay, so the Chariot here is all about moving forward, fast forward movement. The Eight of Cups walking away, but the Two of Swords, you are not so sure internally. And there is something that's blocking you, or if I may say, it's kind of like not fully allowing you to fully disconnect from this person and just kind of write them off and discard and move on. Okay, so it's been a lot of struggle here for you to really move on from this very specific person here because of the history between you and them, the chemistry. You want to move on. You know, others of you may say, you know what, I'm just like so done. I don't want to be in this uncertainty. I am moving on. That might be your case. But I think for a lot of you, it's been very difficult to completely say, you know what, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not moving on with this person. I'm not moving on without this person. You know, so Eight of Cups is difficult. Because a lot of you right now are really trying to trust your intuition, trust your gut. What is the right course of action? What should I do with this situation? You know, and what you don't see coming in the near future, there is a conversation with the Ace of Swords. There is some sort of truth that is going to be revealed to you, dear Scorp. Let's get into your reading and see what is it. We're already in your reading. I love you so much. I just had a really long day, you know, preparing, packing and everything, but we're good because I got you. Now, you have the Hierophant, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Page of Swords. Taurus energy. Somebody who wants to talk about commitment. It is what it is. Please, 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 Scorpio. People may say, this is not my reading. Why does it say this week? Why does it say this that week? And then another thing, another week. This is energies. Tarot is multidimensional. I have a lot of success stories that people share, and I only want the best, of course. But I'm seeing here somebody here wanting a commitment with you. There is a turn of events. Somebody here is going to realize something. There is a conversation, initiation. This person also might have been watching you, okay, from afar with the Page of Swords, and they're waiting for the right opportunity and for the right moment to come towards you. You might have kind of settled. You might have like set up the bar to a certain height, to a certain way, your prerequisites, if they want to be back into your life, how you actually want them to come towards you. What are the requirements, right? You might have had a very difficult, challenging tower moment, but also you might have said, this is what I want. So they kind of have been planning on that and they want to be adaptable. Apology or confession, let's find out. So let's talk about the Page of Cups. I'm seeing here Aquarius, Leo, Cancer, Gemini, Sagittarius, another Scorpio, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. So, our Aries. Page of Cups clarified by the Emperor, the Three of Wands, and the Sun. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yeah. There is definitely, this person has been watching. They want to find the right opportunity to come towards you. Okay. If you feel like you have been the only one that's been in this Three of Wands energy, think twice and look twice. Because somebody here has been feeling like they are very incomplete without this connection, without this relationship. Definitely, I see here a lot of happiness in the past, that you have given this person so much happiness, stability, security, emotional support as well, that's something that I haven't been able to find. Okay, and this person is wanting to make an attempt to come towards you with some sort of a confession because they want to talk to you. Leo energy here as well, very strong. And the Emperor. Somebody here has facial hair features. They have a beard, mustache. This person could be famous as well or very well known with the Emperor energy. Could be a boss person, could be a CEO. I'm getting here car dealership owner here as well. Something about cars, something about drinking. I'm also getting here clothing designer. or someone likes to be very stylish. It could be you, could be this person, a lot of style, a lot of like, knowing their stuff together. You know what I'm saying? Some sassy shit. So there is hope. Let's talk about the star here for you in the near future. This person could also either gain money or become more wealthy. Okay, so let's talk about the star. The star here in the near future, dear Scorpio, is clarified by the World. Two of them came out. Nine of Cups and the Eight of Swords. In the near future, like I said, there is a cycle that's finally coming to an end. Okay, so there is a situation here that's going to come to an end. Even in the present moment, dear Scorpio, you might feel kind of this energy of the Eight of Swords, feeling trapped, feeling uncertain, wanting to figure out what's going to come next, what is the right course of action, what to do. I do see here that you're going to be very fulfilled. There is some sort of a self-fulfilling prophecy here with the Nine of Cups. The more you focus on your self-care, the more you focus on yourself and say, you know what, I'm good on my own. I can make myself happy. I can achieve whatever I want. And Scorpios are very, very intense water signs, super intense. Inside the bedroom, outside the bedroom, everywhere. So a lot of you are really focusing on what's important for you to achieve. And when you completely disconnect, you put your energy and your attention into, okay, you know what, I'm internally closing this cycle and letting go, then you're going to see here that if you have been secretly wanting this to manifest, that's what's going to come out, okay? Now, what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the Five of Cups, the Devil, and the Seven of Swords. You still do have trust issues with this person because it's very difficult. I know what you want, but it's also, there is a lot of trust issues. It's about seeing this situation from a different perspective, creating stability between you and this person. So one of the things that I see here, Scorpio, despite the fact that there might be an opportunity for you and this person to join together, the question here comes, are you able to fully trust this person, and how fast are you going to trust, and how are they going to move towards you? For them to prove with their actions, not just their words. What is the advice for Scorpio? Let's get the advice. So Scorpio, you have the Eight of Wands. Just remember that the more you start focusing on yourself and taking action, the faster this situation is going to resolve. Your biggest piece of advice here is the Chariot, Major Arcana, High Priestess, Major Arcana, Nine of Pentacles. The moment you decide to fully trust your intuition with the High Priestess and focus on your personal independence, your financial independence, freedom, and work towards yourself, right? Nine of Pentacles is somebody who wears luxury designer clothes. I'm not saying you have to do that, spiritually speaking, metaphor. I'm just saying the energy you're going to exude is just that you know your worth and your value. Trust me, it's not the labels or anything that make a person valuable. It's just the way you're going to start carrying yourself and say, you know what, with the Chariot, I'm ready to move on from the emotions and from the feelings as I process them, from the story that I was in. And I'm focusing on myself. The moment you do that, you're going to see here all of these things that you were worried about coming into fruition, because the moon here is like this secret. There is this anxiety of, why did this situation go down? Why did it happen? Okay. And it's like this person will see you not spiraling, but focusing on yourself and choosing yourself. And that's one of the hardest things that you can literally do. Okay. So focusing on yourself, doing your own thing, and knowing your worth and your value, and not letting anything from the past to hold you back. Yes, you are going through a tower moment, but tower moments are also good for us to see what is it that we should let go of so that we can work towards something new, building back together and stronger, okay? If that's what you would truly want. So dear Scorpio, this is what I had for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love you so much, and I will see you on the next one. Take care.